Q, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T. And out of nowhere, like Randy is the Queen Bee. K-Fay, brother, 400 plus in the bag, like money in the bank, brother. See, when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments. Crowned at a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest.
Feels good to be back.
Oh baby, we're here. We made it.
Well, now that I'm fed,
We did it.
We did survive all of the fun stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 451 on our long and slow road to episode 500. I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. We are live right now on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook at Kings of the Rings podcast, and at Wrestle Addict Radio. We have a lot to talk about. SummerSlam was very newsworthy for all the good and the bad things. AEW is now essentially the next big pay-per-view coming up, because the next WWE PLE is not until October, when it's Money in the Bank. It's 10 weeks to another WWE special, which is actually kind of crazy. So we're going to talk about all of that, all the returns, all the people who came back, and people who moved different places. There's a lot that's going on, especially with people talking on a microphone throughout the weekend. But before we get to that, another guy who likes talking on the microphone for a living, the Styrofoam Stallion, Mr. 8.5 by 11, the founder, Will Tarashak. How are you?
I do indeed talk into a microphone for a living. It's amazing people actually pay me to do this.
Which is scary, very scary.
Yeah. Well, I thought SummerSlam rocked. I don't know what Triple H did, but I'm excited to find out. So that's always the thing.
He did a lot before and after. I mean, before and during the show.
Are we in a new era again?
I wish it would have been better than the shit he said.
I think Kevin Owens is the only person who returned to wrestling and get fatter. So that's always fun. Shout out to KO coming back. Love me some Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm. And back again for the very first time, K-Fay.
Hello. I am in my 1,000 new office configuration.
Yeah, with us in the background. Look at that.
Yuck! There you are.
Yeah.
You're right there. We have been decluttering in the Bongart household, so I got rid of my desk because I don't use it. So I gave Liv my desk because I had the pretty desk. I moved my comfy chair into the living room and put all of my wedding pictures together. So
very, very nice.
I'm comfortable.
As you should be, because we're going to get really comfy today as we talk about a lot of things that happened over the weekend. And before we get to that, if you like what you're listening to or watching us right now as we are live, please like, share, subscribe, leave some comments. The links to all of our stuff are in the description below, or the QR code that is right above my head. And so let's get this show on the road with the biggest party of the summer. SummerSlam was this past weekend, August 1st and 2nd in Minnesota at the US Bank Stadium, which was not at capacity, which was blatantly obvious on TV, to me at least. They shot it well.
It was shot very well, because I noticed, especially in night one, they didn't really shoot the right half. Like if you're walking on stage, the camera side, where the cameras are, they didn't really shoot the right side.
They didn't shoot that all weekend,
which was what AEW used to do a lot. But like when someone came out, they had the camera behind. I think it was CM Punk. I was like, oh yeah, no, it was CM Punk. I was like, no, it's full. It looked full. Like the tops were pretty empty, but
no, most of the camera side they blacked it out. It was not there. So there was a couple revealing things about it. We will talk about the wrestling, but it's something that stood out when I first put on the show. I was like, oh yeah, that stage is at like the 30-yard line. That stage is like very close.
Short,
yeah, it was very, very short. It did a better job of blacking out the background, but there was a video that Kathy Kelly did of like CM Punk walking from backstage through Gorilla to the entrance. I was like, oh, there's a lot of space back there for them to walk. I was like, ooh. But the other one was when Randy came out at the main event there was a camera bot. There was someone from somebody on camera side, not camera side, but someone opposite of where they were shooting that got Randy coming in, and there's nobody in the background. I was like, ooh. So essentially, it was like, do you remember when they were in Cleveland? I think for like the first stadium SummerSlam in a while.
Nashville.
Oh no,
a couple years ago.
It was Nashville when it was pretty much like half of the.
It was half the stadium.
Yeah.
It was
like
very
that.
noticeable.
Yeah, it was like that. I was like, ooh, yeah. So it was like that, but otherwise, SummerSlam, by and large,
did they announce the attendance?
Nope.
No.
That was one thing I was telling to me because they didn't announce it during night one. I had to fast forward through like the Money's match and the Chad Gable match for night two, but they never. The fact that they didn't announce the attendance is it's
telling.
telling.
I personally enjoyed that. It was
well, yeah, it didn't.
Because every fucking show they're like announcing our record-breaking all-time gate on a Tuesday. Like,
yeah, that's when they had reasonable prices.
No, not even past the reasonable prices. They always like to boast about how they're breaking records at gate and shit, but like, people can't afford WWE tickets anymore. No, they can't. It was. I looked for Saturday night main event tickets up until like 2 hours before bell, and it was stupid expensive.
Yeah, but otherwise, the wrestling was. I did like. I think Kay, you might have told me this, that a lot of people's seats got moved for changes in production.
Yeah, so they could,
I saw that a lot
feel
of
the stadium
TikTok.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was also telling. It was telling how big the stage was. Like, I liked the stage. It was literally just a replica of a WWE Championship belt.
It looked great. The stage looked great.
It looked great, but I was like, they probably went for the Viking boat, but the Viking boat was too small.
I liked it was like it was a post of like, wow, $75, not bad. They're like on the floor.
Yeah, it was the attendance was interesting, but the crowd was into it as it was shot, which was good.
For the most part, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There were some crazy highlights from it. I don't even know where to start. Io and Liv put on a great opener.
Yeah.
They did.
It was
They did. It was a lot
surprised.
better than the Saudi match, for sure.
No, absolutely. I thought Io had it when we're gonna put the results up. Sorry, I thought Io had it when she flipped out of the Oblivion. I was like, oh, we're going places.
Yeah.
and then she lost. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna give Liv another title defense.
Yeah, Ricky, you almost talked me into it last week of why Io would win because Raquel just won.
I thought that's where they were gonna go, but they have this whole. I don't know what they have planned.
I had picked Io to win because Liv's cursed.
This is true.
Liv is cursed. That is true.
That was my sole reason for picking Io to win. And
Trips loves Io.
Do very well. Yeah.
Oh, Trips made that very well known over the weekend with his comments that we'll talk about a little bit later. There's a lot of hot mics this week.
Did he hug her weird again?
No, not that I saw that. I remember the weird hug. The weird hug from Unreal.
The weird hug was very unreal.
Yeah. Also, I missed the beginning of the night too. Did Hootie do the national anthem like he was supposed to?
No. If
it wasn't Hootie?
If it wasn't televised.
It was Darius Rucker.
Yes, Hootie.
That's Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah,
that's
Hootie.
It was. Oh, I didn't see it.
So I didn't watch it live. I had to watch both nights on the replay.
Oh, okay.
It was Darius Rucker lives like, who's that?
It's Hootie, goddammit.
But I also tried singing. But he also does that famous cover of Wagon Wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That he does. He does that too.
Yeah. And then what was it? It was Trips and Stephanie's daughter, but they did not give her the Levesque. It was just Vaughn, whatever. Vaughn Evelyn was her name.
I looked at her and I'm like,
no, she's too young to be married.
She's too young.
First and last name.
No, it's her first and middle name. So her first name's Vaughn. Her middle name's Evelyn. Vaughn Evelyn.
They weren't going to
Levesque.
let her go. They weren't going to let her be Vaughn Levesque. No way. That girl would have gotten fucking. Honestly, I don't know how it would have gone if the crowd knew it was Trips'
She was a Levesque.
They would have booed her.
but like, I looked at the
Brooklyn
girl.
would have booed her. Minnesota's nice.
said, I'm like, I've never seen this. I'm like, this girl looks very familiar, but I'm like, who the fuck is Vaughn. What is his name? Vaughn
Evelyn. Vaughn Evelyn. So.
Evelyn. Sorry.
Evelyn. Yes.
Vaughn Evelyn. I'm like, who the fuck is Vaughn Evelyn? Like, I've never heard of this girl, but she looks so familiar.
It's a Triple H nose.
Let's say she got the big nose.
She got the Trips nose. Yep.
Her eyes are like giving Stephanie a little bit.
Sounds like genetics. That sounds a lot like genetics. Other big things happening night one as we go through. Oh, even though the match was whatever it was, Solo's so funny.
Oh my God, he's hysterical.
When he ran back Jey Uso's thing, I was like,
that. Perfect. Yeah, that was really funny.
I was like, you know what? So perfect.
All along.
Well, I think he's always naturally funny. His character was never allowed to be funny.
Yeah. And that's a fucking shame. I'm glad he's allowed to be funny now.
Yeah, he was funny.
I'm still surprised they went over.
After watching Raw, I'm not. But I get what you mean, but like it kind of makes sense. I think he was kind of forced into a corner, and I think you'll understand why in a little bit.
It's because LA Knight's going after Roman. That's what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And that's going after Roman. The Bella twins are back for 2 seconds until Brie broke her shoulder.
I can't get over it.
And she's gone.
I did call the heel turn, though.
Yeah, you had to do something with Paige.
I was like, yeah, Paige needs to go solo. And you took Brie's spot. You took Nikki's spot. And so you're going to get turned on. Duh.
Yeah.
Wrestling. Nick Aldis coming out to Oasis made my life.
Incredible.
That was a last minute get by them too, apparently.
Yeah, you know what that rights must have cost? Oasis don't give their shit to nobody.
A lot of money.
But listen, Nick Aldis was the highlight of night one for me for the most part. He looks fantastic.
National treasure.
National treasure, Nick Aldis. I think I texted Kay, I said Magnus.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
That was him. I think the most impressive thing he did, even though I hate that he lost, and I hate the continuity BS that's happening with that. I love that when he caught Gunther in a crossbody and then lifted him into a stalling suplex. I was like, Jesus, he's still really strong.
Yeah. No ring rust on that, man.
No. And he's not even 40. He's like 39.
Wade Barrett losing his mind too was great. Listening to Wade Barrett call that match.
He was so happy.
Yeah, he's like,
it was really wholesome.
Dream. That's Oasis, Michael Cole. It's Oasis.
I love how probably no one told him, so they can get
right. So he can freak out.
Yeah, him coming out, he looked great. I loved the jacket he wore to the ring.
Yep. Great
tights. It was so good. Thicky Mickey was in the crowd. I was like, they allowed her to come to the crowd. He's a young kid.
I was just like, yo, you look just like your dad. Yep. Sorry.
No, that is literally Nick Aldis is copy pasted on the child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's got to figure us to bulk up. He'll be fine.
Yeah. My
wrestle?
Who knows? I don't know. My gripe with the Nick Aldis thing is so after night one, they had Triple H in the back. And Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis was like, hey, I'm going to resign. And Triple H was like, I respect what you do. That you should over here, blah, blah, blah. What irked me was like, hey, whatever happened in the ring doesn't matter. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't matter?
That's quite literally why we're here.
That's why we had the fight. To see what happens. Because my whole gripe was like, if Nick Aldis loses, then I feel like his credibility as a GM is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because then anybody could be just like bully him and then beat him and then get whatever the fuck they want, which was almost true for night two until they swerved us with KO.
See, I thought that was like Nick Aldis turning heel.
I thought so too.
And then he brought out Kevin Owens. I was like, it's just a swerve, bro.
Yeah. Which killed all of our predictions. We all didn't get that one. I was like, son of a bitch.
Are we not counting that one?
Naturally.
I mean, we all lost, so it doesn't matter anyway. We all didn't get that one anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, but yeah, poor Finn. I was like, Jesus.
So upset.
KO was way better.
Not when you have 10 weeks off until Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
KO Punk, from a promo perspective, is can't miss. It's almost Mania work. It's Mania season work.
Give them 10 weeks.
KO Punk
is
a dream match of mine. And I'm like so excited that it's happening, but I'm like really bummed about how it's happening.
Yeah, I do. One of KO's biggest things on the post show, he was just like, they asked me if I was going to play it safe when I get out there, and I told him, yeah, and he's like, nope.
Nope.
He's like, I'm never going to play it safe.
He's like, I'm jumping on the top rope and I'm pinning Sammy. You know, it's funny. I was like watching this match after it was finished. I was like, huh. I wonder if Triple H comes to us like, oh, Kevin, who do you want to pin? Sammy.
Sammy's face was priceless. He was like, not again.
Oh, he was him selling the
I think he was
great and them just all right, hug and then fight.
Yeah.
Sammy with a smile on his face as he was getting pins. Like all of it was just it was great. It was incredible.
It was fantastic. Cody and Punk
tore it down.
put on a hell of a match. Yeah.
Great match.
Mm-hmm.
Punk loves hockey more than I originally thought.
Yeah, no, he loves hockey.
I was like, what is that? And then freaking Cole's like, oh yeah, that's the Minnesota North Stars, or former NHL team. I was like, Jesus Christ, he like is a hockey aficionado.
Like I was thinking Packers.
I thought so too, because I was like green and yellow.
But the green was a little too light.
Yeah, the green wasn't totally right.
They were good. Randy comes back, so he now can have a proper feud with Cody.
Yeah,
because he was injured and stuff too, so it kind of works out. Also, Randy. Greatest nothing cameo ever. Does RKO, winks at the hard cam, runs away.
A lot of people have been winking. Is the wink supposed to mean something? Like a lot of people are like winking at the camera.
It's a fourth wall break.
I know, I understand that, but like there's no trend on social media. There's like people winking at cameras.
I thought it was just Randy being Randy and just winking.
I personally think that so many people are breaking the fourth wall, so it becomes a good post for like TikTok, Instagram.
Oh, we have breaking news actually.
What?
Bianca Belair just had her child.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
I saw that earlier. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Bleacher Report just broke it to me like 7 minutes ago.
They had a very weird picture of the baby's foot in the post.
Well, they're probably not showing his face.
Well, I don't blame them for not doing that. A lot of it's just like, like hand in hand, like their hand grabbing the fingers. Like, nope, here's his feet.
His feet. Free feet pics first.
But congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
I'm very glad that the baby's healthy and mother's healthy and time to get back into ring shape.
Yeah, that's going to take some time.
Depending on her finger.
Here's the thing, even though when she recovers from being pregnant and stuff, her finger is still fucked from what I've heard.
Her fingers, she had a picture of like a few weeks ago. Her finger's still there.
Yeah, it was gross. It was gross. So Punk continues. Cody. Speaking of Cody, that Street Fighter entrance was so cool.
He looks like Paulie D.
The character select.
Yeah, it was really cool.
With the guile headpiece.
Cool. He was sitting there too long, just waiting for the wrestling has more than one family. It's like, and then he just put the helmet. Like I want CM Punk to like just something with it. Because it's like
a Z-bro.
It's like you look. It's a little ridiculous. Just a little.
I love it. It's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite headpieces he's ever worn.
Yeah.
It's the hair.
It's the hair. Yeah. It's literally video game accurate hair.
Yeah. I still wanted one of them to turn heel.
Out October?
Yeah, October, mid-October.
So I guess that's why they're doing the promo so early, because probably Money in the Bank is
going to be sponsored by something else.
Yeah.
So. And then we got to the actual main event of night one, a 13-minute Hell in a Cell match.
Whelming,
yay, fight. Like, it's what we thought it was going to be. I do like Brock paying homage to Taker with all the moves he did on Oba that Taker did.
Including the sit-up that the camera missed.
Yeah.
The sit-up, but pulling out the padding and totally breaking kayfabe and just tombstoning him. Mm-hmm. And so that was cool. And officially, as of today, on the ever glorious Pat McAfee show, Brock officially announced his retirement. So he is done. It was very nice of Brock to be like, I am the past now. He is the future.
Yeah, I think Brock was right in doing this program with Oba and refusing to like tap out to Gunther. If that was true, he's like, I don't want to work with Gunther. I think he made the right choice because Oba. I mean, he looked great. The match was what it was. He'll be fine moving forward.
Yeah.
Job got done.
Also, Gunther retiring Lesnar does nothing for Gunther anymore. Like the stick's kind of long. You got Styles, Cena, Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel like Oba retiring Brock is different because they're passing the torch of like the behemoth, like the monster, rather than just killing another career.
Yeah, and now what's Paul Heyman gonna do? He's gonna waddle around backstage for a while. Moving on mostly to night 2, we talked about Finn getting Street and KO's back. Human Money's on a Pole was what it was. The one interesting thing about Human Money's on a Pole, does anybody know who the comedian Brad Williams is?
Yes, he was a Minihausen.
Brad Williams is a vertically challenged man who's a comedian, and he's fucking hysterical. And he apparently lobbied to be a Minihausen. He was one of the Minihausens in the ring.
Good for him.
I got to show you Brad Williams' comedy. He's so funny. He was a Minihausen. Corbin beating Trick I did not see coming.
A decision.
Yeah, because speaking of no reactions, Baron Corbin didn't get one.
No, not at all.
But
if
I did forget how
Money
pretty
in the bank,
the End of Days looks.
Oh, the End of Days is and so is the Deep Six.
I love End of Days.
So is the Deep Six.
So it's really funny.
But the match was fine.
Baron was
fine.
I like Little Yachty going to the table. I thought that was cool.
Baron Corbin did not need to have a title match in his first match back. He did not need let alone win.
Yeah.
No. Like, and I don't have a problem with Baron Corbin. There are so many other people that should have been in that spot, like Carmelo Hayes, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that should have had the spot. Baron Corbin shouldn't have had the spot.
Yeah, there's something fishy with them going away from Hayes and Trick, which I think is really weird. But Corbin winning was it was there. The interesting thing about Corbin is that he was formerly with MLW, where Dijak is, or Dijakovic is right now. And MLW records their stuff. So currently in the MLW timeline, Corbin is still a tag team champion.
Oh, that's really funny.
How?
So when, because that episode of Corbin dropping or whatever hasn't happened yet. So Dijak posts and he's like, congratulations, double champ.
That's really funny.
Yeah, the Corbin one is interesting.
If Trick is gonna get pushed into Case Point, wins Money in the Bank,
this is fine then.
It's great. I mean, I think Trick and Punk would be a good feud.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, as long as he keeps Little Yachty. Little Yachty has grown on me. I think he's fun.
I like Little Yachty. I think it's fun.
I think once Kevin Owens came out, I'm like, fuck, I have to start watching SmackDown, don't I?
they've got a good roster now with KO back. Only thing's missing is Drew. Drew's not around yet.
Yeah, they do have a very good roster. And Ricky, they pulled the trigger with Chelsea Green.
Yes, they have.
Yes.
Very well done. That finish was really funny because she's just upside down for like 6 minutes.
Yes. That women's match was good as it was. I love the whole trope of people almost failing to catch Tiffany Stratton every time she jumps off the ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People almost never catch her. It happened in NXT when they did a ladder match. Mm-hmm. Like they blatantly, they missed her.
I'm like, whoops. Sorry,
and
bitch.
she swanton from like 10, 15 feet in the air and didn't actually get caught and just landed on her back on like the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The little clunky. The match was clunky, the ladder match.
Yeah,
but it had the right finish.
It had the right finish. Mm-hmm. I was like, it was really funny because Will and I were talking last week. They're like, this is perfect for Chelsea, but they won't do it.
They won't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, let's give her an interim title that people are like, it's not real. Let's see what she does. Like you said it best. It's like, if there is time to do it, this is the time to do it. It's an opportunity. It's something different, and it's right up her alley. And
I believe it's still actually going to count as a legitimate title run for her.
As it should.
That's what they said. It's her first champion.
She's a first world, as it should be. She is a legitimate world champion. And they're going to do a unification match in October.
Something like that, yeah. Give her, it's a 10-week run. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
It's a 10-week run. She becomes the 5th Canadian female to hold a world title in WWE. She's only one. She's now Trish, Gail Kim.
Gail Kim's Canadian.
Yep.
I was just gonna say that.
I forgot the other two, but I have to look it up. I know it's Trish,
Well, Natty, I guess if they could count the Divas.
Natty, yeah.
Natty.
Trish, Gail, Kim, Natty. I forgot who the fifth one is.
Trish again.
Trish in another iteration now.
Jinder Mahal.
She is also a Triple Crown in WWE now.
Yep.
She's also one of I think 3 or so women in the history of wrestling to hold the women's world title and the knockouts title.
Huh.
Oh wow.
The other one being Gail Kim.
And Naomi.
Naomi
was a knockouts champion as well.
Trinity. Yep, Trinity.
Trinity. That's Trinity Fatu, or whatever her last name is. But I think it was just Trinity at the time. So yeah, no, Chelsea Green was great. I didn't see that coming, but then Michael Cole was like, "Oh yeah, it's a shame that Chelsea Green's like all of her friends couldn't be there because there was a strike with an airline, but her family's here." I was like, "Oh, she's winning."
I was like, "Oh, she's winning."
Oh, it's Maurice. Maurice is the fifth one.
Maurice. Good call, Taquan. Yeah,
Taquan.
she's very Canadian.
She's French Canadian, actually.
French Canadian. She's like the most Canadian.
She's the most French Canadian. But I was like, oh, her family's here. It's like she's got to be winning, I think. But then I was like, oh, she's got him, and then was it Jade's Baddies came out? I was like, oh, I guess not. And then she was just hanging there, and then she finally lifted up. I was like, great, because I saw her hanging. I was like, that's a lot of ab muscle to just lift yourself up like that.
I was like, man, there's a lot of blood flowing to her head.
That too. Yeah. And then she went and grabbed it and she almost fell off the ladder.
She climbed that ladder so quickly and just stood there holding it up
for the
what
entire
felt 20 minutes.
Strong.
Yeah, no. She was
literally
awesome.
Could not believe it.
Yeah, exactly, Frats. I knew that. French Canadians don't like being called Canadians. Yeah, they're weird out there.
Too bad.
That's why we give them Q back. But the best thing Chelsea Green did was, did anybody watch the post show? No.
I did. She did. Can I say it?
Well, they had to censor her because she's like, I did it my fucking way.
She dedicated her victory to Michael Hayes.
Ah, amazing. Oh, good for you, girl.
I love her.
Well, Michael Hayes was in the back being
my
girl,
champion.
Congratulations, you deserve it. Michael Hayes is probably like, I'm glad I ate crow on that.
Yeah. And of course, Road Dogg had something to say on Twitter about it, which is what we've been saying for weeks. Who knew Road Dogg was the connecting tissue for everybody?
Yeah.
The show should be renamed Road Dogg Was Right.
Yeah.
The rings.
Yeah. Also, Chad Gable won, which was
fast forward.
Great.
It was great.
That was the best wrestling match of the night.
No, I had to fast forward so I could actually have enough time to watch the main event of the show.
Watch it later. It was so good.
I was like, oh, who knew a wrestling match was going on this pay-per-view? It was one of those things. His entrance was great. Penta was fantastic as always. His son, he got his son a matching singlet.
I did see that. I thought that was great. His family's adorable.
Oh yeah, no, his family's great. His mom and his dad were there too.
Yeah.
You know what I saw online?
What?
Allegedly on a dark match, Ray Phoenix and Penta are together again.
That's right. The Lucha Bros did a dark match. Yes.
So Penta's just hey, now that I got this IC title belt, can we
do some stuff?
Tag team, let's go.
Yeah, they're experimenting with that as well. And then obviously the final match, the main event of main events, Roman versus Seth, finally putting the Shield to rest.
Oh.
Yeah, right. For now.
We'll see you in 10 years for one last ride.
Yeah, wait until Ambrose comes back.
I love the Ambrose and Mods, the Lunatic Lariat, and the Dirty Deeds.
Dirty Deeds.
And the mask in the middle.
Oh, whatever. I did like Seth's entrance.
Yeah.
Where
he looks great.
Where it looked like a wardrobe change, but it wasn't, because the first thing of him was just a LED screen of him in the Shield gear.
It's funny. I looked down, during entrance, and I looked up. I'm like, what? And I was like, oh, it has to be the LED screen.
Yeah,
well done, WWE. Well done.
Yeah, him looking like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, the match was great. It's a 5-star match for sure.
Yeah. No, it's a fantastic match. It was great. Roman being Roman, Seth being Seth. Seth can still out wrestle Roman. That was pretty much clear and proven. Roman just had, I thought, because they kept teasing it for so long, I thought Roman was going to do a super spear and Seth was going to stomp him.
Oh, that would have been
Ooh,
crazy.
that would have been fun.
Because that would have been like, that's it then. But, and like, because Sep's whole thing was like, I will always be able to out wrestle you because like I'm smarter than you essentially. And I was like, if Sep just outsmarts him one last time, I was like, that's a great ending.
I tried so hard to avoid spoilers for this main event, specifically so the false finishes would get me. But my dumb ass opened something and I saw Roman with the title talking to LA Knight. I'm like, well,
there it is.
There it is. Still a great match. Still a very, very good match. And they took their time.
They gave him a lot of time.
They gave him a lot of time.
They gave him a lot of time, which is what they needed. They needed a lot of time to tell that story and do it right. And I did like the whole Roman's like, I'm not going to hit you with the chair. I'm actually just going to fight you.
Yeah, it's good.
And then the best part was the memes afterwards. Where they had like a force ghost of John Moxley in the middle.
Dude, Fret should have force ghost of Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle posted it.
Oh,
I've seen a lot of
it. Yeah. He's like, thanks for thinking about me one last time, guys.
Amazing.
Yeah, the force ghost angle was freaking great. It was absolutely great. But yeah, no, it was a solid ending. There was a lot of interesting stuff, especially in the post show where KO talked about one of the things that brought him back and saying he's always going to give it his all was he talked about Rebel Tanea from
that
AEW.
Was really cool of him.
The one who was he brought up he wrote a Rebel Tanea, the one that's battling ALS.
Yes. I was gonna say she's sick, right?
She has ALS, yeah.
Yes.
And they brought back the Ice Bucket Challenge for her and everything that and he was
it was really nice.
Yeah, he was like, I know she doesn't work here, but some things are bigger than wrestling.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Yeah. So he brought that up, being like that was one of his motivating factors to come back and things like that. So it was really nice. Overall, I think it was good. It probably would have benefited if they actually were able to sell, which is kind of damning because the card, like you said, the card was good. It's a good one. It would have been a great one night card if you eliminated like 2 matches. Like
that was what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you eliminate, Will and I talked this last week. If you eliminated 2 matches, it's a great one nighter.
Yeah. I think we got rid of 3 matches, but yeah, I thought overall it was a very, very good SummerSlam because they learned their mistake from WrestleMania. It was still very ad heavy, still promo heavy.
Every match had an ad.
Yes, dude, literally, I'm not kidding. There was like on the replay, there is those built-in ad breaks.
Yeah.
And it went to a non-skippable ad in the middle of that ad break to go back to more ads.
Jesus. And you know what the worst was? Here's the worst. This is not even a sport. Chad Gable wins. Okay, he has his thing with his
the mug root beer guy comes in.
And the mug root beer guy comes in. Like, why? Why would you do this?
What is happening? So, but each match got plenty of time. I don't think other than
the women's tag, I think that was pretty short.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
The women's tag was pretty short.
I think the money's on a pole match was also short.
Yeah, it needed to be short.
Yeah, but
you can see Dom's disdain on his face too.
Yeah,
he's over from the start.
He did not want to be there at all.
But everything else was timed very well, paced very well as well. The show went by very well.
It was 3 hours both nights.
Yeah,
it ended at 9 both nights.
Crazy.
I was like, wow, I have my night back.
Out in the sunlight. Yeah.
Yeah, they're also in like Central Time, I believe.
Yeah,
as well.
Central Time.
So overall, you have Randy coming back, KO coming back, Chelsea Green, Chad Gable, brand new champions, and no more Brock. Oh yeah, Baron Corbin won the
title.
And no more Brock, much to the chagrin of Paul Heyman. But moving on from SummerSlam,
the Crown it strong 8.
Yeah, I'll give it a solid 8. 8 is fine.
Yeah,
8 is fine. A lot of unpredictable moments, a lot of big moments that we didn't see coming, like KO returning and Chelsea Green winning. So it worked out. It was a strong 8. Now, on to other parts of the wrestling world, in particular, in the NXT world. So this happened right when we were about wrapping up our SummerSlam preview, by the way. Grayson Waller opened up NXT and just went off for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, the YouTube clip was 8.5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you had 2 minutes for the intro of NXT and whatnot. Went off uninterrupted for about 8 minutes and just aired a bunch of grievances. Some of the highlights were, which I thought was a great call, but he goes, I debuted in Madison Square Garden in the main event because he debuted against Edge. because Edge was like, we're going to see if you can sink or swim. And at the end of the match when Edge beat me, he goes, hey, Grayson, you swam. Yeah. So that's when he was like, I debuted in MSG and I swam. And then after that, it was a joke. He called Austin Theory a 240-pound, like, bag of crap they had to carry around. And that he's always going to be a Marty Jannetty.
He's not wrong.
He's always going to be a Marty Jannetty. He talked about his time kind of being a comedy act with the New Day and how he appreciated that, how he worked on his stuff. And he went and he talked about having to reinvent himself and doing what everybody wanted him to do, and it wasn't working out, which is a shame because when I saw Grayson, I was like, oh, this guy's got it. Like he's like Piper. You know, he's got the mouth of Piper, and he's very athletic. And then somehow they screwed it up with him in Theory. Yeah, that was supposed to be a breakup, and then Theory went to the Division and all of that. Then he talks about coming back to NXT, and he just lambasted the NXT roster,
the men specifically. He's like, you guys are like, when I watched this, I expected heavy hits, and I'm like, yeah, it's a good promo, it's a good work shoot. But I don't know. It didn't hit as hard as the internet says it hits for me.
Probably because you don't watch NXT.
Also true.
The internet was like, this is the new pipe bomb. And I'm like, no, it's not.
No, he could have gone deeper, but it was the CM Punk pipe bomb was focused on the industry as a whole. That's what made it big.
This was more for
this
him.
Is personal, yeah.
I thought I was like, yeah, he's like the women are ready. I'm like, yeah, no, that checks.
He goes, what did he say? He said that, you know, maybe you guys should stop doing TikToks and actually watch the program.
You might learn something.
Yeah. He goes, the women run circles around. He goes, only 10% of this roster is ready, and they're all women.
Which is probably true, but to be fair,
it's probably true.
All the men just got called up. They just got gutted. The whole roster just got gutted.
He also talked about, what did he say? He mocked Mike Santana's new name.
Yeah. He's like, great name, by the way. They're going to forget you in 6 weeks.
Yeah. And then he said, oh, because I know you were, I think his toughest line, he was like, I know you were a TNA champion. That's good for you. But this in 2005 anymore. He said, being a world champion in TNA is like being the best basketball player at your local YMCA. I was like,
which is so close
yikes.
to being true.
Yeah. So yikes. And then I do love how they tried to cut him off, like Sean said, to wrap it up. He goes, oh, if Sean wants you to wrap it up, tell him to come out here and tune up the band again.
Yeah, and he's like, he's secretly smiling underneath. I'm like, yeah, no, he's smiling he's smiling at Gorilla right now. Yeah.
Sean loved it, but he talked about he's like, maybe I didn't kiss enough ass, blah, blah, blah. Like it was great. And then he went after Tony D. He goes, the reason you're champion is because everybody else left.
I mean,
I was like, ooh, you have been there a long time. You have been there.
Be here that long.
It's because they forced him to do a character change, and so they had to see that character change out for a while. Because as much as we love the Italian mobster Tony D, it was never making it on the main roster.
It was, no.
It was never going to happen. Not with the bloodline involved. I would have loved to have seen original Tony D versus like Roman Reigns bloodline, and them have like a random.
Give me the mob versus the bloodline.
Family versus family. One by blood, one by choice. Family.
Wrestling has more than one.
Family.
Sponsored by Fast and Furious 11. It'd be a great Survivor Series match.
It would be a good Survivor Series match.
Oh, yeah, with the right sponsorship. But no, I like Grayson Waller's promo. Hopefully this does something for him. He's obviously going down to NXT because they have nothing for him on the main roster, clearly.
Yeah.
With everybody coming back and stuff. And that's fine. It happened to Finn. It's happened to a couple of other people. And it works.
Good luck, Grayson.
Yeah.
See you in a few years.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think he's going to run with this really well. And before we get to all that stuff, let me break and tell you guys the updated leaderboard.
I'm nervous.
Well, okay, you shouldn't be, because remaining in first place is UK with 93. Will, you beat me by 8 points.
Hell yeah, back in second.
You are second with 85. I'm in third and 84. And the split was Punk or Roman. I picked Punk. You picked Roman. I mean, no, Roman or
Seth.
Roman or Seth. Yeah, I picked Seth. You picked Roman.
Yeah. And
that's
then,
what got you over.
Yeah, you got, because you picked Chelsea, I picked Charlotte, and then I
didn't pick Chelsea. We all picked Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a Charlotte Flair clause.
Yeah.
Listen,
literally
sometimes
night one, I was just like, my fucking scores, man, suffering. Because I picked Bloodline to win. I picked Charlotte to win. I picked Finn to win.
Listen, it happens. It happened. We were all surprised by a lot of stuff happening. Yeah. We're all shocked by a lot of stuff happening. Speaking of stuff, shocked by a lot of stuff happening, let's enter Paul Triple H Levesque. And boy. Paul had some words over the past couple of weeks about his position and about WWE creative in general. This is from about a week ago. This is the first soundbite from Paul from about a week ago. He pretty much said that he wishes fans could put their passion for WWE into talent as opposed to blaming the writing. What? So he goes on to say this: that passion is what drives people. It's no different in the NFL, where the guys that have never played a down of football in their life or haven't played since Pee Wee or whatever are screaming and ranting, this coach sucks, he knows nothing about football, doesn't understand the game, why would he run that play, why would he do this, why would he do that, why would he draft that guy? There's millions of reasons why, but it's that passion. Just like the NFL or NBA or Major League Baseball, people sit on the couch and yell, I'm done, I'm never watching the Knicks again, they suck. And then they win, and now they're the greatest thing ever. It's amazing, it's passion, and at the end of the day, it's why we do what we do. He actually legitimately said that.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Stop it.
Then he goes on to say...
God. I'm embarrassed to be wearing a DX shirt right now.
And then he goes on to say, I wish sometimes we could put that passion into the talent now, as opposed to when somebody gets heat in our business. It's like, God, why would they write that way? As opposed to, no good piece of crap did this. There's something to saying about innocence of not knowing, and it's still being real to me, damn it. But it is what it is. I love that. I love the hate. I love the love. It's all passion for what we do. By the way, we're already on Unreal Season 3, by the way.
Did you watch it?
No. My whole thing is, if you don't want us to comment about the writing team, maybe you should have never broke kayfabe with the curtain call all these years ago.
Amen.
Maybe you should have never greenlit a series where they literally break down the entire business in front of your face.
And
literally
put the writer's room on camera.
Literally one of the episode descriptions talks set for Unreal. I think season 3 says when Seth Rollins gets injured, the writing room has to pivot. That is a direct description. I'm paraphrasing, but it clearly names the writing room needing to shake it up.
If you don't want us to criticize the writers, don't tell us that writers did this.
Yeah, so I don't get it. Is he saying, I'd rather you blame the talents?
I think
for doing what they're told?
It's a little dumb, no offense, because it sounds like he wants us to start treating WWE like a sport rather than sports entertainment, which has historically been what we've been told.
That sounds like AEW. And AEW does a better job at it.
No, but like if you want to tell us to blame the talent, it sounds like you want us to focus on the wrestling and like you don't want us to know that there's a story involved. But
there's also a problem. You have to have wrestling on your show for us to care about the wrestling.
Yeah. Like I watched AEW today and I had such a better time watching AEW, and I feel like that's been my general theme watching wrestling throughout the weeks, is because there's wrestling constantly on AEW and it's good.
Yeah.
It's good wrestling, it's interesting wrestling, and it sets up long-term storytelling.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking hyped for All In. A pay-per-view that's happening in 30 days because of the stuff to set up this week.
It's kind of crazy.
Not doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that... Go ahead, okay, sorry.
WWE books their pay-per-views up to like the day before. Like they're like the kid. No, WWE's like the fucking kid doing the group project that doesn't do all their shit until the night before. And half the time what we're presented is disorganized slop. AEW seems to be putting on a lot more thoughtful, quality wrestling.
They figured it out, which is wild.
They really, really have. And it's night and day between WWE and AEW, and it's like such a problem that Triple H is like kind of trying to change how he wants us to perceive the product. It's because the writing is bad.
I've never seen somebody get mad that people are criticizing his public job like this. Because every like around WrestleMania, like 41 or something, he was like, I wish people can just shut up and watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Wait till the finish product,
No, Triple H, because you said yourself, you love the hate, you love the passion. This is your job. You were what, the COO is his official job
Chief
title?
Content Officer, CCO.
CCO, my bad. So you were the CCO of a huge public company. You signed up for this by accepting this job. You signed up for public scrutiny. Fucking man up, Triple H. Sorry. But this is your job. We the fans and the consumer of the product, you're not going to like it all the time.
You also greenlit the content that makes us criticize the writer's room even more.
Yeah.
You're the chief content officer.
Yes. If you want wrestling to continue to be perceived as this like sacred business,
stop exposing the business.
Don't make a Netflix show about it. If you need a show to fulfill a Netflix deal, do another reality show, like bring back Total Divas or something.
Bring back Ms. and Mrs.
WWE.
Ms. and Mrs.
Yes, please.
Camp WWE?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Love Camp WWE. But there's like a million couples in WWE now you could focus on.
Bianca
so
and
Montez.
Yeah.
Bianca and Montez. AJ and Punk if they really wanted to. Seth and Becky. They have the content, but they chose to focus on behind the scenes for whatever reason. And it's
I like Unreal.
I
like watching
I like Unreal too.
It's interesting.
But it is interesting, but it also gives me more to shit on.
Yeah.
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 So they are giving me more content to make all this content for y'all.
Mm-hmm. By the way, folks, Triple H wasn't done. So after night 1 of SummerSlam, there was a press conference that Triple H did, although they didn't do one in night 2, and I wonder the fuck why. So
yeah, I waited for him. He never came.
He never showed up because he said enough at night 1. So during the night 1 presser post SummerSlam, Triple H was asked specifically about a comment Damian Priest made, I believe, on SmackDown, where he was like the same talent getting the top spots in WWE. And so here is Triple H's long-winded breakdown. He goes, look, I get that. If you're the guy that wants to take the spot, it's frustrating when there's guys above you that have the spot. We're in a period of time where there's a lot of top performers and top spots that over time have earned those spots and are selling tickets and are incredibly popular. So you really have to do something. The narrative of it's my turn, I've been here for a while, there's no turns. That's not how it works. You earn the spot. Believe me, if somebody's getting over more than somebody else, we move that person into the spot and move the other person down. LA Knight would like a discussion with you. But it's not just that. It's not just they're getting the loud crowd reaction, or are they going to be good? Are they going to be good in the spot? Are they going to hold up their end of the bargain? Are they going to screw up if we give it to them? And are they going to make a mistake that we regret? There's all those things that are factored in. And I love the fact that sometimes town are like, well, it's frustrating. Great. That means work harder. Get yourself there. Figure it out. Figure out the way. Figure out how it's done. I've seen a million talents succeed because of what they do, not because storyline or creative. They gave them the spot. 99% of the time in this business, the person gets over, then gets the push. LA Knight would like to have a word with you. That's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. You go down, you go do you, then we follow it, because otherwise, most of the time, they will choke on it if it's not what the fans believe in. Big believer in, if you want the spot, go take it. Roman Reigns' push would like to have a word with you, the original one. Whenever anybody says, I don't know why I'm not in that spot, well, I don't know. Are you more over than Cody? Are you more over than Roman? Are you more over than Punk, Liv, Io? The people that are in the spot get there, make those crowd reactions. Whatever you need to do, make it happen. That's what we're all here to do. I love that mentality because I think it makes the people work harder. And if they're not willing to work to get the spot, then you shouldn't have it anyways.
Okay. Here's the problem, because he contradicts himself. Like,
oh yeah, he does multiple times.
Yes.
He's
All
not
time.
he's not wrong by saying the people who have gotten the top spots have earned the top spots. I think that's fair, and I think there are multiple times where they kind of see a hot angle, and eventually they do get there and kind of ride the wave. LA Knight is on TV every single time. He hasn't won that top title, but he has been in those top programs. Now, is he pushed enough for where he deserves? Arguably, no. I think there's valid criticism there, but where he contradicts himself is just work harder and you'll get the spot. But it's like, well, no, because there's only so many spots to give. And it's very crowded up there right now. So yes, you have to work hard, but the harder you work, the further you go. It's not a guarantee in life.
It's not a guarantee in any profession. If working hard was the basis for everybody succeeding, the entire company, like a lot of people would be millionaires, more so than we already have.
It's like working hard does not guarantee success, but every successful person works hard.
For the most part, yes.
And that's pretty much how it goes. So he contradicts himself, saying, if you want a spot, take it, but there's also so many spots and it's very crowded right now. Filled with people who deserve those spots.
Look how many people are like fan favorites that are like so fucking over that, like LA Knight, for example, that aren't getting pushed ever. Like, people like will cheer for them and like buy their merch for years and years, but like they don't get moved to this spot.
And I think it's getting worse now that they're under an actual corporate umbrella.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know,
also, I know this question was about Damian Priest, but I think Triple H was also venting about Jey Uso. Because
Jey Uso, probably Carmelo Hayes has probably said something to him.
Yeah, like there have been times where people get that push and they can't handle it and they fumble. Someone like a Jey Uso. Now, I thought Damian Priest's run was
It was good for what it was.
Yeah, it was fine. I don't think he made any mistakes. I don't think his programs were bad. I don't think the writers' room did him dirty either. I think, he just didn't catch on as much as we all hoped he would. Because some people legitimately just kind of lack that connection with the audience. And I think Damian Priest's, he's also been in the business a very long time.
Yeah.
And I think his run is totally fine. I think his position is fine. But yeah, him winning that, we see a lot with Money in the Bank people. They win the belt and then they never get it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was like, I think it was because Damian Priest used that in a promo on TV. So it was a coordinated thing. And then somebody else, it wasn't like Damian Priest going off the cuff, like at some convention or something. This was he said it on TV as a way to like kind of move a narrative or whatever, which is fine. And there's obviously some truth to it. I think where Triple H also tripped himself up, no pun intended, once he was like, oh, the people worked hard to get there. And if you work hard, we're going to push you. That's not always been the case, especially with Vince. And I think Triple H runs into the issue of he is the Vince now. And when you have that much creative control, by and large, you become very, very narrow-minded as this is the vision I want. And when it doesn't go your way, you kind of get upset about it.
Yeah.
Instead of naturally pivoting. And I think that's what he's having a difficulty with. Vince had the same difficulty as well. And Vince pushed the people that he liked. Triple H has favorites, Vince had favorites. That's the thing. And I think what also irked me about this is like, well, if you work hard, we'll get behind you. You know how many times they rejected Stone Cold before he actually had to do something? So I'm like, okay, well, we're going to do it. But also it runs into the narrative of like, oh, this is like actual sports. No, it's not. It's more connected. WWE is, and pro wrestling in general, is more connected to connection. What's up?
It's about connection to the audience.
But it's also more akin to a comic book, the comic book industry. So, for instance, the age-old question is like, one of the age-old questions, who would win in a fight, superhero 1 or superhero B? The answer is whoever the writer chooses to win.
Yeah.
And I think that's where Triple H is missing this. He's like, well, they got to do it themselves. No, you and your writing team have the power to put people in those positions. And if you're not putting them in the positions, some of that's on them.
I mean, yes. But at the same time, you have stories like a Daniel Bryan who forced the issue. Stories like a Sami Zayn who arguably forced the issue. Stories like a Chelsea Green who definitely forced the issue. The idea of maximizing your minutes, like that is real. Like Chelsea Green had to fight, scratch, and claw for every single opportunity and fight through that being pigeon-held, and that hard work did pay off. But at the end of the day, Ricky, it's because the writer's room chose it.
Yeah.
but she did force the issue, and the harder she worked, the further she went by not saying no to things.
That's the other thing. Triple H doesn't like people complaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't.
I think that is very evidence.
Yeah. He wants to be like, he just wants people to listen to him, which is a kind of a characteristic of a bad leader.
Yeah. And if I'm looking at Damian, very much so. If I'm looking at Damian Priest, I'm like, man, you're kind of in a spot you deserve to be in right now. Like there's nothing really more for him to do. It's like, what else do you really expect or want at this point in your career? Like, I think he's arguably a Hall of Famer. I think he's had a borderline career at the run of Judgment Day, his NXT run. Just that image of him in a hot tub with the North American title is enough for me.
So good.
You know what I mean? Like his work on the Indies, Punch Martinez, he has a great story. Like, they gave him a good push.
Yeah, he just,
when he joined Judgment Day.
So like half the roster, but Damian Priest is just missing that one big feud that he gets remembered for.
Yeah.
He doesn't have somebody to work with, really.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And the roster is it's fucking crowded.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been okay if Triple H like, well, the roster's really loaded. You really got to fight for your spot, and like say something like, we're really assessing every talent all the time, and we're gonna try to get behind people we can. Blah blah blah. But he just didn't stop talking.
He used to be very good at handling media with this like.
Especially in NXT, he was very good at handling media.
Yeah.
It's like whenever Aaron Judge answers a question, it is the most middle of the line, cookie cutter, press release answer.
Jeter was the same way.
That is how you deal with the media as a top guy.
Yeah. You don't give them anything to work off.
You give them nothing.
Yeah. You give them nothing. They have to read between your lines a lot of the time. Jeter was the exact same way.
Yeah.
And Triple H, for some reason, I don't know if it's the pressure, because and you look at Triple H's position, we'll get off this for a second, in a little bit. Not only does he have to hear it, it's one thing when your father-in-law's running a company and you can kind of banter back and forth with the criticism, whatever. But now he has to essentially try to listen to the fans on his burner social media accounts, as we know he has it, as well as now his corporate overlords who want to go another way as well.
Yeah, I think that where he's having issues is just he's not in control. He really is.
He doesn't have it at all.
He has some with wiggle room with the writing room, but do you think he wants logos on the ring mat? Do you think
Probably
he wants?
Not.
Do you think he wants all these fucking ad breaks and ad breaks within ad breaks, or fucking the root beer bulldog in a ring? No,
that was so bad.
That ruined Chad's first title moment for a fucking ad.
If you show 2014 Triple H, this version of WWE, he's gonna be like, what the fuck happens?
Yeah. Yeah. So he's in a weird position, but he's got to work on taking the criticism of being such a public figure. Better just stay out of the limelight. Vince learned that after a while.
Or to show up with a neck brace on.
Do we think Triple H's limo is going to be blown up?
I fell in the shower. Oh my god!
It is.
What
it is
year
crazy.
was Vince's? 2007.
Well, that was supposed to be him. He would have never returned to TV, but then Benoit died.
Benoit kind of did his murder suicide.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Well, I've got to address this."
He's like, "But first, we got to do a tribute show."
Triple H could do that for the 20th anniversary of the limo blow up.
Triple H will end up just getting retired by Gunther. That's how he'll go, because that's totally a Triple H thing to do.
No, his heart will fizzle, not let him wrestle anymore.
That's also very true.
Maybe his near heart attack just changed him as a person. He's just more disgruntled and fuck everything.
It might be.
I also feel like this era of WWE that we're in right now, and it's the new era because it's why we do what we do. The top spots are primarily white dudes in their 40s. And I thought that we were supposed to be ushering in an era of like building up the young talent, and I'm not seeing that anymore, really. Like, and
Yeah,
I
he's
love
falling into the
Punk.
Vince trap.
Yeah, and I love Punk so much, but like, I don't give a fuck about him being the champion right now. I'm happy
I do
it's
know that
happening.
KO's the number one contender.
And I love that KO is the number one contender, but like, I wish it didn't happen this way. Like, it should have been fucking Finn.
Yeah.
It should have
Another
been
white
Finn.
guy in his 40s.
Yeah, but he's at least a white guy in his 40s that hasn't won a world title in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking overdue.
And he's done everything. You can't say that Finn hasn't worked hard.
To be fair,
Yeah.
KO hasn't won a world title in 10 years either, because he's the one who took it when Finn dropped it.
It's been that long.
He had the Universal title when Finn dropped.
Because Finn had to drop due to injury.
Yeah.
And then they did that random fatal 4-way, and then Trips came in.
Did the pedigree and gave it to he pedigreed Rollins and gave it to Kevin Owens.
He was like, here you go.
That was KO's last world title run.
Oh
yeah, that was a fun world title run, and then KO had to drop it to Goldberg.
Like Punk had to drop it to Rock.
Yeah, KO had to drop it to Goldberg, and he was visibly pissed.
Yeah, I remember.
That he had to drop to Goldberg because he was like, I earned this. You didn't do jack. You just came in or whatever. And he dropped it to Goldberg, so you get Goldberg Brock at Mania that year. I remember that entire storyline.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize it's been 10 years. I don't know why.
It's been 10 years, yes. Goldberg dropped in 2016 at Survivor Series.
Yep.
I mean, KO dropped in 2016 at Survivor Series.
And the more things change, the more they stay the same. Kevin Owens worked so hard, got to the top, and it didn't even matter because the writer's room chose differently.
Which is, well, his run was fun, though. Because that's what he's
because he had Jericho.
But his mid
and in the Festival of Friendship.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then
his mid card runs really fun, like when he was at the Face of America and shit.
Face of America Owens was beautiful.
I loved it.
Face of America Owens was great.
But I feel like because WWE, now that the older white guys are gone, they're finally focusing on the white guys they should have focused on 10 years ago.
Yes.
So are we just going to be doing, this is what we're going to be doing? So in 10 years from now, we're going to be talking about, who are we talking about in 10 years?
Grayson Waller?
Grayson Waller, yeah.
I'm trying to think of who's going to stay with WWE.
JD McDonough.
The Rock.
JD McDonough will finally get a push.
JD McDonough will get a push in 2037.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Ricky Saints. Say cooled off on him a lot too, which is a shame. But anywho, let's move on to post Triple H stuff. And ironically, again, after Triple H said all this stuff, slow and behold, LA Knight is finally going after Roman, actually again. But this time without any bloodline interference. He pretty much challenged Roman to do it by himself, which is a really good progression because that's one of the only things Roman has done. He finally got rid of a shield off of his back. Yada, yada, yada. And now it's like, can you do this all by yourself? Seeing that pretty much the bloodline failed at SummerSlam anyways. Mm-hmm. And I like where this is going. I like that LA Knight's not backing down from Roman. You know, it's a matter of what he can do. Because the last time LA Knight faced Roman, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
In Saudi
Arabia. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it's a good feud. This is a good feud to get to Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Yep.
Yeah.
Because they can go back and forth on TV for a while. And LA Knight, the character of LA Knight is just the right character to always get under Roman's skin. Mm-hmm. He's loud. He's a wisecrack. And like when he did the whole Shield thing, when he spelled out "you suck,"
I loved it.
I was like, this works perfectly because Roman wants to be calm, cool, and collected, and LA Knight's the right person to ruffle his feathers.
Yeah, and then like can cut promos when Roman's not there and carry the program.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you see the backstage segment that LA Knight did?
I haven't watched any of Raw.
So Roman was bitching to the Bloodline. He was like, "We're supposed to be a team. You should have got this done.
You guys lost.
You guys, yeah, pretty much. You guys lost." And they're like, and he was like, "Now I got LA Knight in my face, challenging me." And they're like, "What do you want to do about it, Oos?" And Roman was like, "You know what? I'm gonna handle it myself since y'all can get it done. Don't touch him." And he walks away, and LA Knight comes by, and he's like, "Oh, hey, guys, did I overhear Roman saying, don't touch me?" He's like, "All right, I'm going to see you guys later." Don't touch me. Everybody got in Jay's face.
Good writing.
I was like, absolutely perfect. So this is going to be interesting to see where this goes. It's going to be a very dry September, while AEW probably takes a lot of the highlights from them as well. But there's a lot of stuff that happened on Raw. It was a solid Raw. For instance, look who came back jacked as ever, Will. Big Cass.
Yeah, he looks...
And alone.
I'm sorry, Kay.
Give it a few weeks.
Do you know, I sat there last night in my fucking Enzo and Cass shirt waiting. I fucking watched Raw all night waiting for Enzo Amore.
Yeah,
and
no. Cass is scary huge. It's like he was finally under the learning tree for a really long time.
Yeah, that tree. Yeah, he looks like a tree.
Yeah. He's yoked. He beat the crap out of Javon Evans. So remember his like East River Crossing, which is like a side slam?
Yeah.
He picked up Javon in a bear crawl and like a bear hug and then went into the move.
Jesus.
Yeah. I was like, this is disgusting. He didn't talk much backstage. He's like, he goes, you guys left me for dead 8 years ago. Now I'm back to get everybody. Javon, you're just collateral damage.
Pretty much.
You know?
Yeah, I saw a meme. It's like, wow, Corey Graves was really quiet when Big Cass re-debuted.
Oh yeah. No. No, Cass looks scary.
He still got the work boots, Kay.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. We're gonna see what he does with this. I don't know how he fits into the Raw scene right now. Like, what do you do with him?
That's the thing. I felt like, and this is my Enzo Amore bias aside, I felt like them coming back as a tag team made more sense than Buck and Cass coming by himself.
Yeah. What do you think TKO thinks of Enzo Amore?
They probably think he is not worth the liability.
Yeah.
That's my, like, Triple H might be able to be like, let's bring him back and give him another shot. But TKO's like, are you fucking kidding me? I
think they'd sell more merch with them, both of them together.
I think he needs another run. I think what WWE misses a lot is they don't have good talkers on all around. They have a couple of good talkers, and Enzo would be a good talker.
Not for nothing, Big Cass not the strongest on the mic.
I wouldn't mind putting Big Cass with Paul Heyman.
Paul needs something to do.
That.
And Big Cass needs a mouthpiece, and Paul Heyman is available because he's not interested at all in the vision.
Yeah, he does. He wants nothing. He wants nothing to do with Braun Breaker at all. It looks like we are getting Braun versus Obafemi though, which is gonna be fun.
That's fun.
Very
that's nice.
Which is gonna be fun.
This is the future. Like I want to see the new guys wrestling each other.
Yeah, we will see what happens. Raw is loaded with a bunch of new guys. They just need to find their directions a lot of the time. But yeah, Big Cass is back. Also, in a double whammy return, Becky and Stephanie Vaquer have returned to Monday Night Raw. Well, do yourself a favor and look up Stephanie Vaquer's spit from Raw.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Don't think
you didn't watch Raw, but you saw that.
I saw what matters.
It's a great day to be gay. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't blame you at all. I saw Stephanie. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So Liv
has people to work with.
So it was very interesting. So Becky comes back, interrupts the they beat up Sol Ruka, essentially. Roxanne beat up They beat up Sol Ruka in a match.
Yeah,
a very quick match.
She's getting buried.
Yeah. I don't know about buried, but I do know Sol needs work.
Yeah, she needs work.
Yeah, promo wise, she can't speak worth a damn. But Becky comes out first. And she goes to Liv. She goes, "You're not going to wait 100 days to defend that title again anymore." It was really funny. So Raquel tried to get in her face. Raquel's like, "You think I care about the IC title? The title I made famous? I'm over that now."
Yeah, she's I'm going for a world title again.
Yeah, I'm going for a world title. I forgot what she said to. She was just like, "You're not even the greatest world champion, like in your faction." And Becky goes, "It's not just me saying it; it's everybody." I was like, "That's real good, Becky. Really, really good." So they tried it apart, and then they gave Stephanie the cane pyro again.
Nice.
Yeah. And Stephanie came out and beat the crap out of Judgment Day for the most part. And then Becky and Stephanie got this very, 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 very sapphic face off.
Yeah, Becky is lady hard right now. Look at her. She's like, oh yeah, give me that box.
so it looks like we are going to get Stephanie versus Becky for a number 1 contender for Liv's title, which
no complaints.
No complaints. Perfect.
I'm a happy camper.
We all win. I do love the fact that it seems that Seth's going to be away for a while, so Becky shows up. Like they're never at the same time.
They're just swapping babysitting.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Seth, you're done for a while. Let me go back to work. Which is good. One of Liv's things like, shouldn't you be home being a mom? It's like, I have Seth for that.
I bring my daughter to work.
She does bring her to work.
She brings her to work. Well, no one else is watching her. It's like, Michael Hayes, watch my daughter. I gotta go wrestle.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. P.S. Hayes, take care of my daughter. Yeah, no, I'm not leaving Michael Hayes with not anybody at all. So yeah, no, I like it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens on SmackDown because Raw had a really great showing of returns and their roster seems a little bit more full.
Yeah.
Now we got to see what SmackDown does. I really hope they give Chelsea a lot of time.
Me too.
To really flesh out what they're going to do.
Her and Matt Cardona live sex celebration.
No. It's her and Matt Cardona live sex celebration, but it's with Cardona's figures.
Oh my God! Yes.
Like they should Team America it.
Oh my God!
Is what they should do. It would be perfect.
They make those they make inflatable furniture that's like clear that you can put stuffed animals and shit in for storage. They can put all of Matt's figures in
it. Yes, that would be absolutely perfect. But moving on to some breaking news as of this afternoon. The Royal Rumble has finally been announced for next year, and it's going to be in February at State Farm Stadium, all the way in Arizona. State Farm Stadium is where the Arizona Cardinals play, the team that no one really cares about. I'll be completely honest with you.
Edge debuted in Houston. We came back in Houston, the Astros Stadium.
Yeah. So yeah.
So the Cardinals football.
The Cardinals football team, correct. Yes. So it's part of a multi-year partnership with the state of Arizona because they're also bringing Noche UFC there as well because, cultural appropriation. And PBR Championship is also going to be there as well. So it's going to be a couple events over, I think, 6 or 7 year span. But the big one being the Royal Rumble officially being announced next year in Arizona. So what are our thoughts on that? It's going to be an early Rumble.
Cool. It's usually at the end of January, not early February, right?
I mean, early Rumble is in time-wise for Rick since Arizona.
Oh, yeah, because it's 3 hours behind. Oh, let's make an afternoon Rumble.
It's going to be an afternoon Rumble for them. Yeah. It's interesting. This is a stadium again. This is a football stadium.
Is there a stadium domed or is it open?
It's a retractable roof.
Nice.
So the cupboards won't be an issue. It's where WrestleMania 26 was.
Oh, okay.
HBK and Taker's last match.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that arena.
Nice.
I'm just glad that it's one night.
It needs to stay one night.
We talked this last week. Yeah, I agree.
I am very nervous that they're going to do like men's rumble one night and then women's rumble second night.
That's my fear as well.
These 2-night pay-per-views for me is not the move. They're not working for me.
I understand doing stadiums for your big fours, and I think that's absolutely perfectly fine. But expanding the 2 nights for the only thing that can handle 2 days consistently is WrestleMania. We've already seen SummerSlam can't really do it.
Yeah. The only 2 nights for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And even that's a stretch, in my opinion.
If done incorrectly, which they did screw up for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Arizona should be fun. The Rumble's always a really, really good time. It's the whole landscape of wrestling could change by the time the Rumble hits. So
are we gonna see Larry Fitz in the Rumble? God,
no. Larry Fitz probably wants nothing to do with wrestling. He doesn't seem like a wrestling guy.
No,
not at all. Not at all. It's like the only Arizona Cardinal I could name.
Who's there? Kirk Cousins? No.
Kurt Warner, you mean?
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner was there for a hot second, but he's
Yeah.
more known for being
Quarterback.
St. Louis Ram.
Oh shit.
But he also did take the Cardinals to the Super Bowl. You are correct in that.
Okay, that's okay. So I'm not going crazy. Okay, I do remember.
You're not going crazy. He brought them to. They lost to the Steelers that year.
I remember.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
Big booger.
Yeah. So also announced a little bit earlier today, October 17th, AEW WrestleDream will be going to NXT World in Orlando.
What a logo.
Florida.
Oh.
I want to know who made this.
It's a really nice logo. WrestleDream uses.
It just gives me Japan. That's what it gives me.
Kind of. No, the WrestleDream logos have been really good. It's going to be the third iteration of WrestleDream. So this is going to be happening mid-October. So it's going to be about a week after Money in the Bank. And it's on a Saturday. So AEW's learning is going to be Saturday from Orlando. So 1 week is going to be Money in the Bank. The next week is going to be AEW WrestleDream. This is also going to be the first, I think, PLE after All Out, which is all going to be in Chicago with our special guest Smiley, who's going to help us preview that, which is going to be All Out and Worlds Collide weekend in Chicago.
Hell
so it's going to be a crazy time. I wish I could go to that because that just seems really freaking
Me
fun.
too.
I also just really like Chicago.
I love Chicago.
Chicago's one place. So WrestleDream is going to be going on during that time. But staying on the AEW bandwagon, guess who decided to finally join? The Motor City Machine Guns last Saturday officially joined AEW and are All Elite, boosting their already ridiculous tag team division, which includes Edge and Christian, Copeland and Cage. You have the Young Bucks. You have FTR. And now you have Motor City Machine Guns. All in the same tag division.
So good.
I did not get to see it. I saw a clip of it, but I did not see the whole run. How was it? Can you talk about it, Kay?
So AEW was in Detroit last week, and they're
Makes
from
sense.
Detroit.
Yes, they are.
So they opened the show. The show opens, and then they just hit the music, and you just see Motor City Machine Guns pop up on the crowd. The crowd lost their fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
And they came back saying and they went in the ring and they got on the mic saying how happy they are to be there, and that AEW, that this is the place they want to be, that AEW has the best wrestlers, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Tagline.
Yeah, the typical run the muck.
Yes.
But be that as it may, AEW has the best tag division.
Yeah.
In wrestling.
I don't think it's hard to argue that AEW has the best. AEW has the best wrestling in general.
Yeah, on a consistent basis. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and honestly, like Motor City Machine Guns had a shit run in WWE. They deserved better.
Terrible.
I thought.
Yeah, they did nothing.
You know, and it's a shame because they had when they did get the spotlight, they maximized their time. What was it? The Royal Rumble when they went up against Ciampa and Gargano.
Oh,
the 2 out of 3 falls match was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had I don't know what happened to them, but I think AEW is going to be great for them. They are officially All Elite. I don't think they're going to be added to the All In tag match between Cope and Cage and the Young Bucks, but it would be great. Yeah. What we also don't know is that the New Day, if we all saw, this is kind of a side break. The New Day also, Kofi and Xavier released a video. And Will, did you see the video?
I saw.
No.
So I'll explain to you what the video is. So they released like a cartoony video, which is pretty much expressing their release. So essentially, they are unicorns in a circus. They are unicorns in a circus, and they're kind of like tied up in the big.
Oh, this is New Days.
Yeah, the New Days.
Yeah, we talked about last week.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And they broke free. Yeah. So it is a possibility that the New Day. It looks like the New Day are going to be on the run somewhere.
Kofi and Xavier were at a con, and I saw a video Kofi did. He's like, "Hey, this is Kofi." He goes, "I can't say Kingston because they own that." He goes, "But just know that fine. I'm Kofi." Yeah.
It's Kofi and Austin Creed now.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I think I want them to go to AEW.
They'll be fine. Whatever they do, they'll be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
They could start a new YouTube channel and call it they could literally call it XYAB and it'll be just fine.
Up, down, or down, up.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, no, if they still want to wrestle, all I would ever ask, give me New Day and Young Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want. One off, one time only, whatever. Give me New Day and Young Bucks. You'll take all my money. You will take all my money. But congratulations to the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm excited to see what they do on a very also loaded AEW roster. But now, for some breaking news. So I'm going to introduce to you, Will, and Kay already knows this, the AEW Continental Challenge Cup. Okay, where the winner will be crowned at All In. Don't mistake this for the Continental Classic that's done at the end of the year.
Oh, how could I?
You know what? It's very impossible
They specifically made a comment, I think it was on Collision, saying that the Continental Classic is in the winter and the Continental Cup is in the summer.
Yes, it's 2 tournaments for the same title at different times of the year.
Oh, so stupid.
And to be honest with you, it's pretty much the same format. One has divisions, one doesn't have divisions. So the rules are, again, no outside interference and no time limits, although the Continental Classic has time limits. 16 wrestlers compete in 8 blind draw matches. You know, 8 winners then compete in 4 blind draw matches. The 4 winners move on to the semifinals. The Cup final takes place at Wembley Stadium. The winner of the final will receive a Continental Cup and will be the new AEW Continental Champion. Again, this is for the Continental Cup. It's similar to the FA Cup in England because Tony Khan can never come up with an original idea or championship, by the way. So they will get a cup and they'll get the AEW Continental title. And then they'll have to defend that title in the Continental Classic in the winter, which is literally 16 wrestlers in 2 different divisions with a point system. And the winners of both divisions go up and have
it's the Bound for Glory series. I like the point system.
Or the G1 Classic.
Now the Bound for Glory series is way better.
They took it from New Japan.
We take everything from New Japan.
Yes. So that's literally the only difference between these. BA Start. Thank you, Taquan. That should be a great name for Kofi's for Xavier's new thing. BA Start.
BA Start.
Yeah. So they already did the draw for the people in the Continental Cup. It includes defending champion Jon Moxley, Nigel McGuinness, Jay White, Brian Cage, Hachicero, Matt Seidel, formerly known as Evan Bourne.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Katsuyori Shibata, Kyle O'Reilly, baby, Roderick Strong, David Finlay, one of the Finleys, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, Claudio Castagnoli, Eddie Kingston, Jake Doyle, formerly known as Jake Something in TNA, Ace Austin, and freshly squeezed Orange Cast. Yes, he was. We saw Jake something once.
No, I was thinking of Jake Hager, and then I remember last time I saw Jake Hager, he got knocked out in a slap fight league.
Yeah, he did. So these are the 16 participants. The Continental Cup Challenge starts earlier this week. And Will, are you ready to see the AEW Continental Cup?
No.
Okay. Well, too late.
Oh, it looks nice, actually. I like it. The front. It needs a new sticker because that really looks like something Canva gave you in the free version.
Yeah, and they tied ribbons.
I like the ribbons. I like the handles. I like the size. I like the shape.
It's literally
I like the base.
It's literally the FA Cup in soccer.
Love it. I hate like the sticker and the wording, whatever that graphic is.
So, you know what this looks like to me?
What?
Remember the Mae Young Battle Royal?
Oh, the pussy trophy?
The fallopian tubes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This looks like the Mae Young to me. And I don't know why they want to have the Continental title highlighted twice for tournaments. Like, if you're going to do this, just have them have the cup. Don't have them have the title and the cup.
Yeah.
Like, what does this do for anybody?
At least it's not a new title belt, all right? Count your blessings.
A new title belt or like just a random trophy? It's like what was it? The former Speed title. It was like the NXT Cup.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I loved that trophy. That trophy was so nice.
I liked what the NXT UK did. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
The cup. I don't remember the name of it.
I forgot the name of it too. But you have to carry around the cup, but I really did like that trophy. But yes, this is the AEW Continental. So just to be clear, folks, the Continental Championship has 2 tournaments on a yearly basis now. To name it the Heritage Cup. Thank you, Taquan.
Thanks, Taquan.
The AEW Continental Championship has 2 has 2 tournaments on a yearly basis now, one in the summer, one in the winter. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think you should have 2 tournaments for the same goddamn title.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
Like, I don't understand. If you're going to do it for that or something, just give him the cup. Don't give him the belt.
Yeah, that would make way more sense.
You know, I will say Moxie's the defending champion, or still a champion, and he does defend that title often. So kudos to him for doing that. But at this point, pick
champion.
Yeah, pick your award. Pick. And Moxie's also doing a great job, kind of in the pseudo main event scene with Ospreay too. That story is really good.
It's so good.
Really, really good. But yeah, that is all the news that's been in the boot this week. We'll talk a lot more about AEW as it comes closer to that time. But I will say this: their 3 big matches that they announced: Ospreay Omega, Copen Cage and the Young Bucks, and Mercedes and Willow are all hitting on all cylinders right now.
I'm very excited.
Very, very excited. Before the show, I did watch the Kenny and Ospreay. The Kenny and Ospreay
the promos. Oh my goodness, so good.
The best part, well, you'll enjoy it. The best part during Kenny Omega's promo, he's pretty much like shitting on Ospreay for not being a real friend, and he keeps slapping Ospreay in the middle of the promo.
Mm-hmm. They're like gentlemen, just like hit each other with their gloves. Like.
Yeah. He slapped him like 3 or 4 times before Ospreay was like fucking enough and beat him up. I was like, this is great. This is great. They tied in everything well. I just like where to go. Mercedes and Willow is a great story. Mercedes is like, every time I've done something, I've always had to go up against you and you ruin everything for me. Mm-hmm. That's the program.
There you go. There you go. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's gonna be sick. I'm very excited.
And then Copen, Copen Cage and Young Bucks had a gentlemanly talk. Like, hey, we respect you, but fuck you. Mm-hmm. Essentially is what it was.
Respectfully, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be good. Oh, yeah. Hangman Adam Page is back. Not going for the AEW World title because he made that dumb bet with MJF.
Yeah, because he can't. Or is it different now because MJF's no longer the title holder?
No, it still holds. He said on Dynamite, I cannot go for the world title anymore.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, here's what's going to happen. They gave him the Cody.
What if he went to WWE? He's like, sorry guys, I can't go for the world title. I made a pact.
They'll find a way to retcon it. And Triple H will be like, listen, man, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
show title right there. Guess what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, no, I do like it doesn't matter. Because it does matter here for us. It's still real to us. Mm-hmm. Maybe not to Triple H. Triple H wants it to be real. But it's no longer real. It's unreal for him.
It's unreal.
Unreal with his unreal hugs the people. It's so awkward.
Ugh.
His points. He must have been so busy. You know how many points he had to do?
So many points.
So many. 3 new champions, a number 1 contender.
His fingies must be tired.
Probably. It is what it is. Ben, who? Anything else we're missing in wrestling? I think we've got
MJF's going to be in the new Violent Night movie.
Horror movie?
Yeah. It stars
I can see MJF in a horror movie.
The guy that plays Hopper from Stranger Things, he's like a murdering Santa Claus.
David Harbour?
In it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
I have to watch Violent Night, the first one. I heard it's incredible.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Nice. Maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. I didn't see like Happy Gilmore 2 where MJF was in it, so.
Me neither.
Happy Gilmore 2 is fun. It's worth watching. Watch it once, never watch it again.
Okay. Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
That was my plan.
Okay. I got you on that. Oh man. With that being said, I think it's time to get out of here, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do the damn thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of Rings podcast, episode number 451. It doesn't matter because according to Triple H, none of this actually matters at all. But I think you matter. And I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media outlets. Like, share, subscribe. Leave us some comments. Leave us some 5-star reviews. The links to all of that are in the description below, as well as the QR code right above my head. Oh, there we go. Good point, Will. Good job. You're getting good at that.
I learned it now.
You figured out the angle. Yeah, you figured out the angle. Very good. Very good. Proud of you. If you're listening to us, make sure you listen to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at addict_wrestle on Twitter and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word, everywhere else. Links again, also all of that is in the description below or the QR code above my head. SummerSlam was great. Triple H's comments, not so great. AEW being really great right now. And that's pretty much where we are in the state of wrestling. Oh yeah, TNA's doing lockdown soon, so maybe we'll talk about that. Maybe, who knows? Will Tarashok.
Yankees are up 2-0 with Lombard hitting his first career home run. So good.
Congratulations.
He had a great double play, a few double plays, and he's playing well. So go Yanks.
For now.
For now.
For now. Kay, how's it?
Great news, everyone. The Mets are winning.
No one cares.
The Mets are winning 6-2, bottom of the 8th. They're playing the Guardians. So I'm sure in the next 10 minutes, the Mets are going to lose. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at KAE_FAEE.
Very, very nice. Very evil. When we come back next, folks, we're going to talk about probably a lot more AEW, where WWE after the SmackDown and the fallout from SummerSlam there, and if Grayson Waller really does have an effect on NXT and where that goes as NXT is going on right now as we are recording, and anything else that may pop up during the World of Wrestling, like the fact that Haku's back on SmackDown, by the way.
That did happen. I did see that too. I was like, wow, Haku's back.
Yeah. Someone's got to get those Tongans over. Might as well have
Someone
Haku.
Needs money.
Don't we all at this point? So until the next time, folks, goodbye, good night. We will see you very, very soon. Probably not too soon, but very soon nonetheless. And fuck you, Slack, because it doesn't matter what you think at all. Never has.
Damn.
It's true, though.
That's why we
extra
do
harsh.
what we do.
Not here to make friends. We'll see you later, folks. This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast.